Here's a really interesting and fair card control. Any card can be selected, so in this case, let's go for the 5 of hearts. I'm going to bury that 5 about halfway down into the deck, somewhere near the middle. You can see the 5's not on top, but if I shoot that 8 of clubs, it becomes the 5 of hearts. Here's another way of doing this card control. Any card can be used. I'm going to place it in about halfway down in the deck. And just like this, you can see it doesn't actually come to the top, but it goes straight to the bottom.
Welcome to today's tutorial, a little surprise slide, something special for all of you out there to say thank you for blowing my channel up over the past few months. I love you all, I appreciate it. Thank you for subscribing, and if you haven't done so already, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. So I'm going to share with you today a card control that I created and first shared about 5 years ago. I posted it on my Instagram, you can see the video right now. It's super easy to do, but there is a bit of angle sensitivity, so when you do get away with performing this in the real world, you feel like you've just done a diamond heist. If you'd like to win a free copy shipped to you anywhere in the world of my double disc set Odyssey, then all you have to do is make sure you subscribe to the channel and comment down below, pick me. And in a week's time from now, I will pick one winner completely at random to ship this to you wherever you are in the world. Now, let's go and learn how to do the Apex control.
It's true, you can use any deck, borrowed, shuffled, doesn't matter if it's complete or not. Whenever you like, you get a card selected. So in this case, we'll use the King of Diamonds. And this is the control again, one more time, is that I place the King into the deck about halfway down, and somehow it comes to the top. And what's happening from an exposed view is, I'm going to break the deck as I display the chosen card. So I don't say watch as I cut the deck, I don't bring any attention to it, I just kick the deck up like I'm going to do a Charlier cut, okay? Like I'm going to do a classic Charlier cut, but I don't complete it. The other thing is I don't put my pinky here. I just break at this point. And I'm facing towards them when they see this, and I don't draw attention to it. Now I'm going to display the card as I turn my hand to the side, give them a view of the back of this card. And what's going to happen is, as I do that, I'm going to let all the cards but the top card fall, okay? And that happens as the deck gets turned from facing forward to the side. So I turn, and now I'm dropping all the cards. So you can see there's just one card left here. Now I'm just going to mimic placing it into the center, but really the reality is that I'm placing it onto the top card of this pack, like so. Okay, so that happens from here. It looks like it goes in and place it. I use my thumb to push it in as if I'm wedging it in the deck. But the reality is I've come up. As I turn, I drop all these, place this card apparently in the center. And now here comes the convincer. As I'm going to come over with my right hand, and apparently I'm going to dribble this half of the deck. But what's secretly happening is, as my hand contacts the cards, my thumb and my middle finger, if I move this card out of the way, my thumb and my middle finger are going to contact this bottom part of the deck and tilt up to meet the top card. So when the top card is here, my thumb and middle finger contact this part of the deck, you can see, and it tilts it to meet the top card. Now it's important you don't bring this card down because that breaks the illusion. I'm going to bring this up to meet it, okay? But from the side you can't see. So that's me actually doing it from the side. So there's one single card. Bring this to the side, you can't see anything. And as I turn back, I just begin dribbling the cards like so. So from an exposed point of view, here's everything at speed. I display this card, I cut about half the deck, I let it drop, place these in, I meet and dribble down. Now that selected card is second from the top. So you can do anything you like. You can perform a duck change, you can do a simple double lift with a KM move. anything you like, you now have that card second from top. This is the advanced method. So card will be selected and gets buried down into the deck about halfway, so you can see. You can see it's not on top. However, watch that queen as it becomes the 4. So the advanced method is basically I'm not using my hand to pick the cards up. Once I get to this position, I'm going to bring my thumb to meet the cards, but also I'm going to tilt the cards up at the same time at this angle, so this card appears to stay in place instead of moving. And what's going to happen is I'm going to cut about half those cards back up with my thumb. So my hand is not bringing them up. It's all happening with my left hand. So I'm here, I've placed the card into the deck, and as I turn, I collect about half the cards, or as many as I can. It's a very knacky move. You have to really curl your thumb. But as many as I can, I'm going to contact and bring them up. So from exposed view, here, down, and then contact. One more time, here, down. And that big action of me turning from here to here is going to hide this action of collecting more cards. Lastly, you can do this by getting the card to the bottom of the deck. By displaying it, it looks like I'm coming in, putting it in the center, and losing it. But what's secretly happening is, as I turn to the side, I've got so much cover here, I'm just going to place it on the bottom, the very bottom of the deck, like so. But when they see this turn back, they just assume it went into the middle. And when you audibly tell them, I'm going to place the card into the center of the deck, so it's about halfway down. Now you have a lot of control over that card to do anything you like, such as palming it off for loading into a wallet or into your pocket. This is one more slightly more convincing but ballsier method. Now in the real world, if you were going to do this, you'd probably just drop the cards like that. So why not turn to the side and just drop them on the card? And what's happening is, as I turn to the side, I release all of these, I place that on top, and I drop, but I make it feel like I have there's a bit of weight to these cards, as if I'm dropping that clump. You can even hear the sound. So when I do this, I come up, I break about half the cards. Again, as I turn, I drop them, place this card here, and then drop that on top. At speed, I break, I place the card about halfway in, close the deck, and now it's lost into the center. You can see it's now control to the top.
And just in terms of crediting, I sort of credit Charlier for the Charlier cut, Marlowe for the Marlowe tilt, and Paul LaPaul for the Paul LaPaul bluff pass. I sort of melted all those together to create the Apex control, which is just a little fun, easy, and fair-looking card control that you can do anywhere, anytime. That's it. I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you all take this, practice it, learn it, and perform it. Go off and improve it and make it better than it is already. And remember, if you want to win my double disc set DVD called Odyssey, then all you need to do is make sure you subscribe to the channel and comment down below, pick me, and I'll choose a winner completely at random to ship this for free to you anywhere you are in the world. So thank you for tuning in. If you liked the video, please hit that like button. Hit the notification bell if you want to see these videos first. And with all that being said and done, I will see you all very, very soon.